Welcome, Noble Bear fans, and welcome to NobleBears.tv. Wonderful evening here in Noble, Oklahoma. You have joined us live at the Den in Noble. The Duncan Demons are new in town tonight, and they are taking on the Noble Girls. Very excited about this evening, excited about the first game that we had just a few days ago. The Noble Girls pulled out a great victory against the Chickasha Chicks, and man, they look sharp in all different directions. We'll give you a little bit of rundown about them, and I am joined by a really special guest, and same person that we had last week, and that is Trevor Lorenz. Thank you very much, Trevor, for joining us again. I appreciate it.
Yeah, very happy to be here and talk about some high school basketball.
Oh, yeah. Well, it should be a good night, right?
Totally. No, I think both these teams are going to be really good teams, and I think it should be a fun matchup for some high school basketball.
Have you had a chance to see a little bit of the Duncan Demons play? And they had a chance to play against Ardmore's, last week. So
I haven't seen much from Duncan. I didn't get the chance to watch that game. Right. I did see some kind of post-game stats, though, and I know they scored actually 62 points. So, I mean, for girls basketball, it's quite a few points.
Get down, man. They must have hit a bunch of – well, I'll let you run through the stats here in a little bit, but right now, we want to make sure and give an introduction and say hello to the folks that are out there. But let's cut that and go to the screen. But not only are the Noble fans joining us tonight, Trevor, also the Duncan fans are joining us tonight. So our stream key numbers ought to be up pretty good. They've been given the stream key. They know what is available, so they can watch their Duncan team play as well. So
always
definitely don't be such a homer tonight, okay? I'm just letting you know.
Totally, no. It'll be good to have some Duncan fans here as well as Noble fans. So I know Duncan's about an hour and a half from here, and it's quite a drive, especially on a Friday. You're getting off work. I know.
Right.
People are very thankful to have NobleBears.tv on both sides of the ball.
There you go, man. It's 6 o'clock. You're right, man. They'd have to really hustle to get off if they get off at 5 o'clock.
You get off 5 o'clock, then you got to hustle all the way over here. So this makes it really easy for them to get the chance to watch their girls play, and also for Noble fans who don't want to get out of the house, and they get to watch their fans play.
There you go. You've been down to Duncan a couple of times in your high school life, and you remember that town pretty well?
I've played football there. I've played – I don't know about basketball,
right?
But I've also played golf down there, and so I've been there a time or two.
Yeah.
I know Chicken Express is the place to go every time I go there. So
that's a good place to go anytime, isn't it?
Right, no matter where you're at.
There you go. Well, so good. Well, I'm glad you're here, and most importantly, I am glad you guys have joined us here at NobleBears.tv. It's going to be a great night. The kids are just now piling in. We've got a lot of students that are piling in right now. The Duncan crowd, I would say they've probably brought a good 100, 150 people right now to watch the girls' game before it tips off. Now, there's 7 minutes, 47 seconds left before we tip off. Of course, we're going to do the national anthem and all the, festivities before the game. But we're so glad you guys have joined us, and we'll be right back here at NobleBears.tv.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples next in All right, we are back. The girls are warming up. It's going to be a great night. I'm seeing some shots on both sides now. those Duncan Demon girls, they can hit the long ball. I've watched them from 19.9 feet away, and they are just busting three-pointers left and right. And so our Bears are going to have to really step up tonight, perform, put on a great show. Listen, we've got Keys to the Game brought to you by Trevor Lorenz. Thank you, Trevor, for kind of breaking this down and looking at the different ways to how are the Bears going to pull out a victory tonight?
I think there's a couple of things the Bears need to do really well tonight. Behind the arc, obviously, I think there's times where your shot's on and your shot's not. It'd be nice if it was on. I think it's really important to rebound the basketball.
Okay.
On both sides of the court, offensively and defensively.
You know, to pause right there, and I know your train of thought was thinking, I was really impressed with Landry Barefoot last week. Now, she cleaned up the paint. I mean, and on both sides of the court, she was absolutely just dominant down low. We don't get the chance to keep rebounds, but if we had some rebounds, I know the Bears caught a lot of rebounds last week. Do you know how many they had?
I think the Bears had 42 rebounds, if I remember hearing that stat right.
That's right. There you go.
So, and I know a lot of those were contributed by Landry Barefoot and her work that she put in, not just defensively but offensively. So I think that's going to be a really big key to the game for the Bears is to go clean up the boards so you don't give Duncan a second chance to shoot the ball, and we give our girls a second chance to shoot the ball. So our girls actually shot really well against Chickasha, and they shot 37% from the field. And 50% from the free throw line.
Very nice.
I think finding a way to get to the free throw line will be also very important in cleaning up that percentage a little bit and trying to get more into the 60s range where you can almost be automatic from it. I think that Duncan had, if I see this right, 21 team fouls. So that put, if you were to split that up, that's going to be the Noble Bears in the bonus for about 4 or 5 fouls for each half.
Absolutely.
So I think it'll be really important the Bears close out and ones and really finish whenever it's a 1-and-1. So,
well, this is going to be one heck of a 5A matchup. Am I right about that?
Very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited. So both teams are 1-0.
Okay.
And
someone's got to give tonight, right?
Right. Someone's got to give tonight. And there has to be one winner and there has to be one loser.
Yeah.
So we're in for a treat.
Well, I'm excited about it. It's going to be a big time night. You know, some of the things I really liked about the Noble Bears girls team last week was the outside perimeter shooting from a couple of different, people. Landry George just really knocked down. She's got a sweet stroke, from the outside, and she can bury a three-pointer on you if you're not careful. If you leave her open, she's going to find it. The other part I really liked was J.C. Vincent playing defense last week. She was a juggernaut on the defensive end. Hey, there's Coach Lindsay Vandenberg.
Coach Vandenberg is in the house.
Vandy in the house. She came by and gave us fist bump. That was cool.
Yeah, very cool. I know she's excited. You can see her brain working 1,000 miles an hour. So,
did you know she's been here since 2012?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 2012. Now, did you know where she coached at actually before she coached here at Noble?
No, sir, I don't.
Seminole State. She was there as an assistant coach there at did I say that wrong? I think I may have said that wrong. Let me get my stat here. Because I think it's the wrong college is what the one I was talking about. St. Gregory was the name of the college. Trevor, it was St. Gregory.
St. Gregory's in Shawnee.
Yeah. I don't know why I said Seminole State. I had that on my mind about somebody else. So.
St. Gregory's isn't a college in Shawnee anymore, is it?
I don't think so. I think
it's just OBU in town. And
yeah.
So
remember that something happened. They shut that down a couple of years ago, and I don't even really know why they shut it down. But
I don't know why either. I just know it was when I was a freshman about 4 years ago they shut it down.
Well, we had some kids going to that college, if you remember right. There was some. Wasn't it a basketball player from the girls that was going to that college at the time when they shut it down?
Was that Skylar Lester?
No, Skylar.
We are struggling so hard to think of a name. We're going to come back to that. So we're both looking at each other and thinking, what in the world are we talking about? So,
oh, my goodness. Well, there's 1 minute, 52 seconds left. And, of course, we're just wrapping up. We're going to make sure and let's go ahead and go through these really quick. I'm going to make sure and say everybody's name that's on the team. We got guard Rayleigh Steele. She's number 0. J.C. Vincent's number 10. Mackenzie Hickey, number 11. Emerson Tugas, number 14. Araceli Martinez, number 15. Landry George, number 21. Hayden George, number 23. Taryn Cottrell, number 25. Landry Barefoot, the rebound machine, number 30. And Marshall Taylor, number 34. Excited about the Bears, the Lady Bears. Now, they've got the trainer, Rebecca Bates, and then assistant coaches is Keith Treat, Leland Palmer, and Tiffany Burns. And again, we just mentioned Lindsay Vandenberg, her This is 2000 so almost
She's
10
been
years.
here,
Almost 10
almost
years,
10
right?
years.
Yeah,
After this year, or I guess halfway through this season, it'll be 10 years.
There you go. There you go. I'll let you go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'll go ahead and cover the Duncan Demons. Number 1 is going to be Hannah Woods. Number 2 is KK Miller. Number 3 is Kendall Ledford. Number 4 is Kaylee Foster. Clarissa Testa is number 5. Rakaya Harvey is number 10. Alexis Giles is number 11. Aria Harris is number 12. Number 15 is Olivia Fletcher. Number 20 is Meg Walker. Number 22 is Kearney Holtis. 24 is Jaden Harvey. 33 is Addison Says. And 35 is Riley Kreutz. And they are coached by Brandon Kephart. And his assistant coaches will be Amanda Lard and Rochelle Crawley for the night.
Well, very good. And so you said the head coach's name, what? Brandon
Kephart is going to be your head coach for the night.
Yeah, he's a young man. Yeah, that's good. It'll be great. He's looking right at us.
He's looking right at us. It'll be exciting. So
glad to have you here, Coach. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be classic. Well, in case you guys don't know, we are right down here at the scorers table, right in front, and national anthem is going to go off, so we're going to let this play off, and we'll just be quiet and let it play. All right. Well, hey, that was great. Started a little bit slow there, but we got it kicked off.
Took us a while to get to it, but there's
Yeah,
nothing better than the national anthem.
Absolutely. So I'm, again, we are NobleBears.tv. My name is Matt Lorenz. This is Trevor Lorenz, and we are here live, again, at NobleBears.tv, and mostly a Noble Bears program. But we also know that a lot of Duncan fans are watching, so we're going to go ahead and we won't be such homers tonight. How's that?
All right. Sounds good with me.
Okay. Well, excellent. So here we go. We've got number 2 as the starter. Go ahead and mention her name
Number
again.
2 is KK Miller. She is a junior 5'9" guard. Following her up as number 3 is Kendall Ledford. She's a senior. She's 5'5", and she is also a guard. Number 4 next will be Kaylee Foster. She's going to be another starter. She's a 5'9" senior playing guard.
Number 5.
Next is number 5, Clarissa Testa. She's a senior, and she is 5'7", playing forward. And last but not least, following up the crew is number 11, Alexis Giles. She's a senior 5'6" guard.
All right, for the Noble Bears, it's freshman guard Rayleigh Steely, number 0 for the Noble Bears. Number 10 for the Noble Bears is guard J.C. Vinson. She is a defensive juggernaut. Look out. She's going to get some steals tonight. Now, this girl right here, number 11, Mackenzie Hickey, loves to run the court, so get ready. She can hit it from the outside, too. Number 11, Mackenzie Hickey. Oh, with Steph Curry, you better watch it. Here's little Steph Curry, number 21, Landry George. And then there you go. That's the girl that cleans the paint up all the time. Her name's Landry Barefoot. There you
Don't
go.
you just love high school basketball?
I've got like goosebumps all over my arms.
The energy in here is great. Playing in the Den is just the best, man. It's a beautiful place, and a great time for high school basketball. Friday night, following things up.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing better. Ain't nothing better.
So now they've got number 5 here about to jump, and obviously you think she'll go against Hickey or Barefoot?
I think she'll go against Barefoot.
Yeah, it looks like Barefoot's going to go out. They're about the same height, I'd say, huh?
I know you did this last week. You mentioned that Rayleigh Steely's a freshman, right?
Yeah, and I got a lot of information I want to talk about Rayleigh Steely. Awesome. Official looks, throws it up. Oh, he kind of like threw it backwards a little bit.
It looked like it went back.
Oh, they were quick down the court. Looks like a move on the inside.
Great defensive play right there by J.C. Vincent. That was a great job, number 10.
And then 3 got herself reaching in there a little bit.
Yeah, our first foul is going to be on number 3. That is Kendall Ledford.
They look tall. Duncan looks tall, and they look like they've got long arms. It looks like they're going to stretch the court pretty good, too, because they look quick, very athletic. Vincent in the inside, misses, Barefoot, cleans it up, and reverse layup, puts it in for the first 2 points.
That's a way you want to start a basketball game right there. That was a great job by Landry Barefoot.
Nice move on the inside. Number 4, his little jump step. Landry George picks up the ball over on the baseline, comes down the right side. She's looking over on the left, throws it over to the freshman Rayleigh Steely, whose foot is really close to the half-court line. Did you notice that?
That was pretty close.
Yeah.
But
Rayleigh Steely makes a drive, kind of ducks her head, goes up underneath, and then go ahead. That was
just totally attacked number 2, KK Miller, making her pick up her first foul.
Very good. Let me say something about Rayleigh Steely. I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to wait for a second here. J.C. Vincent on the baseline drives, kicks it back out to Barefoot, and then there she is on the outside. Uh-oh, stay off her back there. All right. Great rebound to number 3. She kicks it up court. Over to number 2. Looks at a good shot. Oh, she tries to throw it in the paint, but then there's Barefoot to clean anything up that comes into the paint. 0. Throws it over to Hickey. Hickey makes a move on the inside. The ball goes in and out.
Great move. Fight for the ball, and that's going to be a jump ball.
And that'll be Noble ball because they got the ball on the jump. Okay?
They did.
Yep, they did. They sure did. Again, Rayleigh Steely throws the ball in from out of bounds. Looks like it's a set play. Landry George at the top of the key. Back to Rayleigh Steely.
Catches the screen. Going to find George for 3.
Well, that one felt off, too, the way it just kind of looked.
Almost kind of out of rhythm.
Yeah, there you go. So there's our first aggressive foul right here on number 10. And she was trying to ride her all the way down the court there.
And
so
J.C. Vincent's going to pick up her first.
There you go. Number 4 throws it in. You okay, David? Okay. All right. Whoa, a lot of bodies flying on the floor right there. Nice move on the inside by number 4. Looks to reverse layup. She gets it kind of blocked out of her hand. Number 11 with a sweet-looking shot on the outside, and it just bounces off the front of the rim. Number 3 finds it, says, I'm going to take it up, but she doesn't draw anything but air. Looks like it's bare possession. Basketball, and it's going to look like it's going to be a full-court press, so they're definitely going to bring this athleticism all over them right now. Let's see if the Noble Bears can beat the press, and the first thing they do is throw it in from out of bounds, and they don't beat the press, and then there you go. They crack the egg, so the score is 2-2. Pressure's all over.
That's going to be a foul on number 11. That is Alexis Giles. She's going to pick up her first.
You know, you talked about at the beginning of the game that the Duncan Demons had a lot of fouls during that game against Ardmore, but, you know, if you have an aggressive defense like this, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get fouls. I mean, it's just that's all there's to it. You're allowed 5 of them before they say that's it. Uh-oh. Nice little play on the inside.
Barefoot for 2.
Right there. That's the second 2 right there for Landry Barefoot. Lots of bodies right there slamming into each other. I'm not sure what wasn't called there. Something probably should have been one way or the other, right?
There has been quite a lot of contact already in this game. I've seen somebody on the south side of the gym fall down already.
You think they're going to let him go a little bit? Hickey got too far up underneath there. That happened a couple of times last week, and you talked about maybe letting her get her feet out from underneath her.
Right. Whenever it's the start of a season, you always kind of struggle to find your groove and your rhythm. And
yeah.
I think she's in it. I think she just got caught under the basket.
There she is, right underneath the basket.
And she's there all she wants.
But, you know, that all got set up by 0 right there with the steal, and she brings it all the way down and gives her a feed down low.
Yeah, the Bears taking a 6-2 run to start this game is great.
Hey, man, their momentum, their excitement, they're fired up coming back to the bench. Let's take it with them here at NobleBears.tv. Thanks for joining us.
We've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
And welcome back on NobleBears.tv. This is Trevor Lorenz and Matt Lorenz covering the Noble Bears. Right now, head coach Brandon Kephart has taken his first time out as the Duncan Demons dribble the ball down the court.
Nice move in the inside. It was kind of a set play for number 4.
That's rebounded by Landry Barefoot.
That's her third rebound and her 4th point. Landry George looks a little off right there, and then guess who's right there? Landry Barefoot. Hustles to go get the ball. Oh, they caught Hickey.
I think they called a travel on it, I think is what I saw say. Her feet just got a little jumpy.
All right. Can't do that. Man, you can tell this. Okay, hold on a second. The official stops the play. Not really sure what's happening here. He says, oh, we're going to throw it back out. Not sure why he stopped it again, but, hey, he did. That's all good. Oh, maybe because it was a substitution. Somebody else just came into the game. Let's get that number if you don't mind.
I think who's came into the game is number 33, Addison Sace.
Okay, Addison Sace, number 33. Number 20, she drives to the baseline. She's pressured. Hickey's right up in the face of number 3. Not going to let her take an easy 3-point. Oh, they got it down in the paint. And Landry George is right there. Pick up the rebound off of the bounce. And then there was a lot of that. You know, she really did set her feet. So I'm going to say that was definitely a charge, and that's what's coming back over here. That would be her second foul.
That's just tough. She dribbled the ball all the way from the other side of the court, and she was going coast to coast, and you get kind of caught up going to get to the bucket. So that was a great job by a player from Duncan. I didn't see who, but it was a great job.
You know, he's got the score right here, too. So I think David's he's good with both of them and stuff. So Trevor, a lot of time, he's keeping the score of how many scores each individual has, plus fouls, and then on top of that, he's commenting too. So he's got a lot of work.
Don't make my job sound hard. I have a fun time.
All right,
so don't make it sound hard.
Here we go. Oh, freshman, she runs down.
That's going to be another charge.
And she both times really set her feet both times. And they got to avoid that because that's something that's good coaching right there.
I think the Noble Bears will pick that up pretty quick. That's just a jump stop and a shoot.
Number 12 and number 4 coming into the game.
Number 4 checking in is Kaylee Foster, and number 12 is Araya Harris. They're both going to be checking into the game.
All right. And number 25 for the Bears, Cottrell's checked into the game. Those layups are going to start falling, and they are definitely open down there on those layups.
They're getting to the bucket. It's going to be a jump ball, and that should stay Duncan possession. Or it should be Duncan ball.
Gotcha. Our Lady Bears last week, you talked about it at the beginning of the game, we shot 37% and then 50% from the free throw line. But, man, we had a bunch of steals last week as well. So almost 11 steals total. And there's another steal right there. Oh, and then they stole it right back.
All right.
Hickey with a reach right there, it looked like, and then they got picked.
Hickey's going to pick up her first one, making that 4 team fouls already with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Man. Let's give a quick shout-out to a birthday boy, Danny Scruggs. You know Seth Scruggs' dad?
Of course.
Yeah. So it's Danny's birthday. So, hey, Danny, thank you for watching NobleBears.tv and always being a part of the program. Everything you do for us is just awesome. Michael Friday, it's his birthday today, too. So, hey, shout out to
happy
Michael
birthday
Friday.
To those guys. I'll give another birthday shout-out. I'm not sure he's watching.
Who is it?
But Morgan Johnson's birthday is today. He's turning the big 20. So happy birthday to Morgan. I actually got the chance to play golf with him today. So
how'd you do today?
Pretty good. Yeah, it was just okay.
Did you beat him?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Number 4 makes that free throw. Now, we got Tugas checking in. I almost called her Logan Tugas. Oh, no. I can't do that, right?
Big brother.
Big brother Logan Tugas. But this is Emerson Tugas, though. And she's, again, checking into the game. And her number is number 14. Misses on the back of the rim. She gets her own rebound. Looks to spin back into the lane. She has got moves for days, that one right there. She's long-legged, too. Like, her 2 steps crossed over and was able to come right underneath the rim for the layup. Those layups are going to start falling.
It was a sweet move.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like it's a double high post. Back over. Now back to Emerson. Emerson shoots and just misses. Landry Barefoot was right there for the taking, but then missed it. The rebound I'm talking about. Number 4 drives the baseline. Looks to kick it out. Number 13 makes the extra pass. I'm sorry I said 13, but it's number 2 makes the extra pass. And Vandenberg says, hey, now they just tied up this game. We're going to have to call timeout and get ourselves back underneath us here. A couple other birthdays. Joe Sindelback. Now his is, I think, just tomorrow. So you remember Joe really well, right?
Of course.
You bet.
Of course. Sam Sindelbach's dad.
Yeah.
Sam's my buddy, man.
Awesome. And then Jason Bowman's birthday. So Jason has got young kids right now, but he's going to be part of this program here before too long. You can bet it.
Yeah. I feel like we've been talking more about birthdays than we have been basketball. I feel like that was a big birthday list today. So
I guess so. Wow.
So a lot of birthdays today. So
4 people, not so bad.
Well, and I added one. So I made it worse. We're gonna continue basketball though.
All right, then here we go. Cottrell, number 25. She's going to throw the ball in. Looks like there's going to be a little bit of 3-quarter pressure here. Number 0 for the Bears. Steely looks to throw it down court with a nice pass down to Cottrell. Gives her a wide open look on the layup, and then of course just missed it. Number 2 runs the court. And ball's thrown to her, and it just looked like it was thrown a little bit too hard. And then
we're going to get this ball right back and go get a chance to score here.
Ball's tipped. And that was a turnover again. And then on top of it, it was compounded with a foul by number 0.
Rayleigh Steely. It's going to be her second foul on the night.
All right. So number 3 for the Duncan Demons is checking into the game. Number 3
is Kendall Ledford. She's going to be checking in. We're not sure for who yet. So
yeah, just so we're all on the same page. Rayleigh Steely is the daughter of Anna Adkins and Brandon Steely. Now, did you know she's actually a 4th-generation Noble Bear?
I did not know that.
Yeah, her uncle, Jimmy Rollins, then actually her grandpa, Jimmy Rollins, played. Then Anna played. Then she played, and she's got another relative that played too. So just pretty unbelievable that they've been in the program for so long and stuff. And here she is, a freshman, and she's out there getting after it. 2 fouls on her right now, so they definitely have to watch out for that. That's another foul.
That's going to be number 4 picking up her second foul. That's KK Miller.
All right, and that's Emerson.
Actually, apologize. That's Kaylee Foster. She's going to be picking up her first.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot different.
Right?
Hannah Woods just checked into the game. Number 1, okay? All right.
That's going to be Cottrell inbounding the ball. Steely's going coast to coast. Dishes it. Right back up top.
And it's Cottrell.
It looks like it's going to go to Steely, and we're going to call something here and run a set play.
Whoa, nice move. That was a great move. Oh, she tried to throw it inside. Just wasn't there. You know, I've always taught whenever you throw it inside, you got to throw it up high.
Right.
Down low is where all the guards are, the quick hands are. But if you're going to throw it down in the paint, you better throw it up high.
Right.
So, looks like a jump ball. Now that's going to be their ball this time.
That's going to be Noble Bears' ball this time.
All right. So we got another substitution coming in for the Bears. That's going to be freshman Hayden George. So
yeah, she's going to be giving Landry Barefoot a break, who's been working the boards.
Number 11's checking back in.
Yeah, number 11's going to be checking in. Alexis Giles. She's rechecking back in, subbing out number 4, Kaylee Foster.
Rayleigh Steely throws behind her back. Those will start falling here in a second. There you go. Oh, there's
great
one
fight
right
for the
there.
ball.
That's actually a really clean shot for her. Ooh. Hayden George with the ball. Looks to kick it out front. Emerson Tugas banks it off the glass. It bounces off, and the Demons are up and running. Student section just cheers loud. against number 11. As soon as she touches the ball, they're hollering at her. But there's a foul down low, and let's see who this foul's on right here.
That foul's going to be on number 0. She's picking up her 3rd foul.
Man, that's quite a few fouls in the first period, so that's something to think about, you know. Her uncle is Jimmy Rollins, Rayleigh Steele. I said that already. Did you know he went to OU and pitched? He also was drafted from OU, went right to the Royals to play baseball. Right,
I didn't know that. That's very cool. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Her grandpa, Don Rollins, he's in the Softball Hall of Fame. So she comes from a lineage.
Quite an accomplishment right there.
Well, unfortunately, she's got to come out of the game, too. So that was an aggressive style that she played right there at the beginning of this
You got to
game.
love the energy, though, especially that all these girls are bringing. They're really bringing it tonight. They know how good Duncan is, and they know how good they are, and they know it's going to be like everything they can give.
Mm-hmm. So, dog fight in the den, right?
Dog fight in the den.
Oh,
can we call it a bear fight? That sounds cooler. Bear fight in the den.
All right, Landry George looking to make a move. She got, a lot of pressure on her. 45 seconds. She's looking for that 3. She wants that 3, and she's got pressure all over her. There we go.
Takes a good look at the basket. 2 of them.
Shot,
She's going to pick up a foul.
Yeah. So there's a foul on number 33, and here comes a Duncan Demon checking in. I can't quite catch a number here. It might be 22, I think.
I believe that's number 20 that's going to be checking in, Meg Walker.
All right.
See what Cottrell can do from the line here. Makes her first one with a bouncing in.
That's called a shooter's bounce. I mean, a shooter's touch. That's what that's called. I mean, she probably meant to do it like that.
It kind of looks cooler. Like, it's cool when it goes to the net, but then you can't see it. Yeah. You got to let it sit up there, and people think, is she going to make it? Is she going to miss it?
I like the toilet bowl ringers.
Like that. All right, that was a great call out. That was a great call out right there.
I like those.
Almost like you meant for her to do that.
Yeah.
Now that one was cool.
Off the glass, just miss. Oh, they're hustling down there.
Everybody is huddling around the ball.
Where's Barefoot down low on the paint? Nothing but Aaron Hayden George tries to get it, and then she falls out of bounds and gets the ball. Oh, that's not good. But that's all right. Here we go. Noble Bears, they're going to have to stay on defense right here, and 18 seconds left.
Coming back to the outside.
Are up by 1 point.
Great rebound right there. That was a team effort rebound.
I tell you what, the rebounds are so important. There's 6 seconds left. There's 5 seconds left.
Cottrell takes a good look at it.
Hits the front of the rim and bounces out with 0.5 seconds left.
0.5 seconds.
Mm-hmm. That was a good look. Maybe could have had time to swing it around one time, so it's all right.
That doesn't seem to get off in time, and your score at the end of the first quarter is going to be Noble 8, Duncan 7, and we will be back here on NobleBears.tv.
Welcome back here to the Den. Beautiful Friday night basketball. We are live, and again, it's NobleBears.tv. We are very happy that you guys have joined us. As a matter of fact, right now we have 1,300 IP addresses tuned in. That means there's at least 2,600 eyes watching you right now. And what we found out is about 2 to 3 people usually watch one IP address, so there's probably a lot more.
So you got more like 7,000 people. So that's what it feels like, 7,000 eyes.
Yeah.
So, well, we're very happy and very thankful to have every single person here. It's always fun to talk about high school basketball, and right now we have us a defensive match. Noble Bears have scored 8 points, and the Duncan Demons have scored 7 points.
Lots of shots at the rim, though. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right, lots of shots are being put up, and, I mean, that's just good defense. Contested defense is always good. So
you bet. Hey, another shout-out I wanted to give to Sunny Bradley. She chimed in on Facebook today. Michael Vanderberg, as a matter of fact, he's somebody that tried to answer your Evel Knievel question that you didn't know about the other day. I got a son that doesn't know about Evel Knievel. I don't know what's going on there.
Man, I don't even know what era Evel Knievel's from. Come on.
Okay, Cottrell with the rebound off the missed shot from number 4. She takes it down the right side. She's looking to drive
go
all the
coast
way.
to coast.
She just
and
went ahead.
finishes it.
That's like
She
a
said,
sky
I'm going
hook.
to take care of
That's a sky
business.
hook.
She says, I'm going to take care of business and go get 2 points. That was a great job by Taryn Cottrell right there.
Oh, they're swinging it around the horn right here. Number 4 looks to drive, as she's been doing all game. Those layups are going to start happening. She is just relentless about shooting a layup underneath the right-hand side of the court. I just have seen it so many times. She's just turned her body all the way around, and she's had multiple looks at a easy layup. Just missed them, a bunch of them, but she buried that one. Cottrell kicks it back out to Landry George, who's definitely
George takes a shot at it.
Take a shot at it. Both George and Barefoot down low. The Demons are running the court.
Ball
They're
gets
already
passed
down
up.
to number 10, who just draws nothing but air on the backside.
And the Bears are going to slow things down a little bit, set up an offense. I think they're going to change something up here to go make sure they get 2 or 3 points.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's kind of okay. And a
Number
foul.
3 came out of nowhere and goes and gets it in one. That was Kendall Ledford. She just scored the 2 points right there and has a shot at the old-fashioned three-point play.
There you go. So that was not the pass that was desired, I'm sure, by Landry George. She kind of telegraphed it, if you will.
Well, that was a really good play by number 3. I don't think she telegraphed it too hard. I think she came out of nowhere. I didn't see her at all.
Better defensive play?
I think it was a great defensive play.
Okay, very good. Emerson sticks her hands up in the air. Ball goes halfway down, then bounces out. Cottrell gets it. Now she's running down court over on the mid-court line.
Goes to the bucket again and finishes another 2. That is
going to be a hard
back-to-back
person right
layups
there to stop now. Hello. That height gave her a huge advantage.
She matches up really well against people. She's just like on the boys' team. Landon Miller is another person that has kind of that same style. They're very fast and very long, so it's hard to match people up because you want to play somebody long, but a lot of those times they're taller and play inside, and they don't play a guard spot like Taryn does. So those people are always hard to guard. As Taryn makes number 4, Kaylee Foster pick up her second foul of the day.
We got all kinds of substitutions coming in here for the Duncan Demons.
Number 20, 33, and 12 are checking out. Number 11, number 5, and number 4, it seems.
All right.
Cottrell's going to pass this ball in.
She looks to throw it over to Landry George, number 21, who's looking for a set play. Emerson Tugas looks to stay at the top of the key with her arms crossed. Said, come on, here goes Cottrell. Nice set play right there. Oh, I thought Cottrell was going to pull that jumper, didn't you? Oh.
I thought she was. She looked right at the rim and looked ready to pull the trigger and saw there was somebody in her face. And
nice, right out to Tugas. Tugas going to bury this one. Oh, I just felt like that one was going to go in, but she...
Yeah, that was a great look at it right there. Travel called on the Duncan Demons, and it is going to be Noble Bears ball.
All right. Well, you know that's the reason why basketball players, they can't go on vacation, right, Trevor?
Why is that?
Because they're not allowed to travel.
Oh, my gosh.
Dad joke of the day.
Oh, my gosh. That was ridiculous. You have to be kidding me.
I got you last week, too, by the way. So I'm glad. I will keep the dad jokes going. So here we go. So that brings J.C. Vincent back into the game. Oh, maybe she's got the hot hand. Nah. Oh.
Cottrell does.
Another 2. It's just banging over there on the right side, man.
3 possessions in a row, 6 points.
And then they throw the ball away on the long outlet pass, and they try to throw it down all the way to 12, but then they overthrow.
Looks like the Bears are making a little run right here, extending it to now 3 points instead of being right at 1 back-to-back.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. J.C. Vincent looks to set the pick, and it's back to Cottrell. Get that ball down to Cottrell on the right-hand side. And let's see what happens. J.C. Vincent looks to make a move. She cuts the defense right in the middle. She's pressured. Hayden George with the ball.
And they're going to call a block, actually, on it seems number 3. That is Kendall Ledford as that ball was in the air.
You know, this coach is subbing like left and right. It's just like every time we look up, there's another player here. He's got a deep bench. Now, they've got a pretty good-sized team, but my goodness, they're subbing a bunch of kids in and out.
Yeah, if I counted that right, I think they have almost a full roster of 15, maybe 16 players. So
wow.
When your coach has a lot of trust in all of your players and stuff, J.C. Vincent knocks down her first, by the way.
Well, he's developing them because they're a bunch of ballers for sure. They can definitely play. Hey,
right.
A shout out on the trivia question last week to Chad Bird. He got the trivia question. That was ex-coach Chad Bird. Thank you very much for watching and participating at NobleBears.tv. Tonight we've got a trivia question. It's on Facebook right now. As soon as we see the shot, I'm going to tell you about it. Whoa, Ford just splashed a three-pointer. Kind of tighten this up a little bit. It's 14-16.
Cut the lead back from 5-2.
Mm-hmm. Go on Facebook right now, and Chad Bird, you're not allowed to answer this question because you already won once. Those are radio rules, you know. If you win on the radio, you can't win again for 90 days or something like that.
Yeah, if someone wins, that wouldn't be fair to just let them win again and again.
Yeah.
Someone may study their history of whatever sport you're playing.
You know, that was a move by J.C. Vincent. She missed it on the layup, and then they took the ball all the way down the court. And then,
Matt, did you see who they called that foul
I think
on?
it was 30, barefoot.
Okay, they're going to call that on barefoot. That was her first.
Yeah, and it's right there, right underneath the score clock, too. So that was a three-point play, and that actually brings the Duncan Demons with a 1-point lead as Taryn Cottrell crosses the midcourt line, kicks it over to Landry George. Here's the play from Lindsay Vanderberg, what she wants to run. Hayden George gets the ball, throws it back to Sister 21, back over to Cottrell, who's at the three-point line. She's got the hot hand. Might as well let her shoot. No doubt about it. She's got the hot hand.
That was like a heat check.
There you go.
Whoa. That's got to be.
What was nice block on the outside there by Cottrell. She went right over the top of her, knocked the ball right out of her
totally
hand.
just scooped it out.
So 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half, and this is a fast-moving game right here.
Yeah, not a lot of timeouts. Nope. Little subbing. I think some fouls have been cut out, too, from this half, so there's still been a couple, but I think the game's definitely picked up pace as everybody kind of gets in a rhythm.
Nice splash on the outside from the Duncan Demons. Number 33 sees an open shot. She's fired up with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left. The Duncan Demons, they increase that lead all the way by 4 points. So the score is 16-20. And the Duncan Demons are ahead of the Noble Bears. Let me give you guys the trivia question before we take off here, is who are the only two basketball coaches that coached the Bears, then left the program to coach at the D1 level. Name the coaches, two coaches that have coached the Noble Bears, left the program, and then coached at the D1 level. And you can answer that only on Facebook. So please chime in, and the first person to get it right, I'll call your name out.
You'll get a free shout-out if you can answer that trivia question.
A free shout-out. That's exactly right.
The Bears look ready to rock and roll here.
All right.
As Duncan walks back onto the court.
What do you think Lindsay said to him over there in the I think they said get it to Cottrell and go see what you can do. Put that thing in there.
Yeah, I think she probably talked about a defensive move. I think protecting the perimeter, a lot of their points have come off three-point plays. They haven't really made a bunch of shots inside of the lane. So I can imagine Vanderberg said something about protecting the perimeter.
Gotcha. Well, very good.
I mean, when you got somebody like Barefoot who protects the paint, just awesome. I think it's going to be called on kind of an off-ball foul. I think that's going to be J.C. Vinson's third foul.
That is not the kind of foul you want. Have your starter get into foul problems like that.
It seems like Coach Vanderberg didn't see it. All I saw was somebody fly. I'm not sure what happened. So
all right. Well, that brings the bonus then, the double bonus, I should say. And who's at the free throw line?
That is going to be number 12, Araya Harris.
All right. She makes that first one, and it extends the lead now. That's a
5-point game.
Nice 5-point game that they've got out in front of the Noble Bears. The Noble student section's right behind her, hollering and screaming, but
yeah, you know, for those opposing teams that have to play on kind of the first half on that side, I mean, that's got to be intimidating, especially beginning game jitters and stuff. And you got to look at that student section right behind the backboard, that clear backboard, just screaming at you. I mean, that's got to be a challenge.
Good handle of the ball, back down to Hayden George, who shoots. Lindsay Vanderberg was not happy about that. There was a big reach over the top, but sometimes they're going to make calls, and then sometimes they're just going to let them play. And that shot, it looked like they made them let them play a little bit. But then they got a second one, and that one's going to be called a foul there. So
yeah, they're going to call that foul right there on. We're still waiting for a call. It's going to be number 30, picking up her second. That's Landry Barefoot.
All right.
And that's going to put, Ariah Harris back to the line again. She's actually shooting her 5th free throw of the night.
She made her last 2. Her next one, she doesn't touch anything about the rim, the backboard, anything.
Yeah, she's 4 for 5 now, looking to go 5 for 6.
My goodness. Go to noblebears.tv to answer the question that has been given to you. Who's the only 2 Noble Bear coaches that have left the Noble Bear program and went on to become Division I basketball coach? Oh, I shouldn't have said basketball coaches. Coaches.
Did you give away some of the answer?
And that was a throwaway there. Tugas over to Hayden George, and it hit her hand and then bounced out of bounds. And so that's going to be baseline out for the Duncan Demons.
The Bears really need to have a great possession here, find a way to make a stop, and just like that. That was a great block by Cottrell. That foul's going to be called on number 2. That's KK Miller. That was a great job by the Noble Bears, though, and Taryn Cottrell making that block and forcing a stop so you don't let this lead cut to a double-digit type of lead for Duncan.
She put her hand in there, and it just like she almost just couldn't avoid getting it out of there. They were, Emerson goes to pull it a couple of times, and she's like, there's not a lot I could really do there. So,
right.
So great.
But it is going to put Tugas on the line, and she's going to be shooting her first free throws of the night.
She's going to bury them both. Oh, and then, dang it.
I think there was something off ball called. Someone left a little early.
Yeah, but it was there on the other side.
It's going to be. I think that was Barefoot that left just a tiny bit early. She's ready to go get the ball and go score.
Yeah, I'm going to rebound this one or something.
She's ready to rock and roll. So it looks like the Bears have set up in a 3-2 defense to kind of actually scratch that. They looked at a 3-2. They're still going to stay in their man defense and go to the perimeter.
Shot on the outside, all the way at the top of the key.
Great rebound.
Grabs that rebound.
Yeah, it looks like George is going to push the pace here.
Going to have to get some points on the board here to close out. It's been a long time since they've shot and made anything, and it's going to be a little bit longer now.
Yeah, that was Cottrell. She's ready to shoot that ball, and someone just stuck their hand in there, and the ball didn't come out, and her feet came down. So
there's another traveling call. We already figured out we can't do that.
Don't say your dad joke again.
All right, sorry. Number 4 again to the lane.
And Emerson Tugas is going to be called for that.
I really like her play, man. She's really good.
Yeah, she plays tough, man.
Yeah.
She plays with a high intensity.
Man.
She does play with a great intensity to the game of basketball. So especially when the Bears are ready to push the pace, you got to have Emerson Tugas in.
You think she's a senior this year, number 4? Or is she are we going to have to see her again later in life?
Number 4, Kaylee Foster is a senior. So this is her last year, and she's closing out her last days of high school.
Well, she looks like the next level kind of player too, man.
It's rebounded by Landry George's number 20. That is Meg Walker. She gets called for a foul, so that's going to put Landry George on the line for some free throws.
All right. Landry George had a good night the other night. Do you have the points right here for Landry George?
Yeah, I do. I do have the points for Landry George. She actually had, I think I had missed the three-pointer, but I think she had 20 points.
Very nice, very nice.
So 20-point day is never a bad day.
Well, I think she's going to have a great night like that tonight.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a three-point shooter to hit a couple of free throws to start to get hot, see it go through the bucket.
Right, just a quick shot to remind yourself, like, hey, I make these all the time. It's time to rock and roll.
There you go. Oh,
so,
and then you have
so
one
she goes 1 for 2 right there on her free throws as Duncan starts to take the ball and move down the court.
Great crowd here tonight. Lots of Noble fans
and
here.
It's just getting more packed and packed.
Nice block right in the center. Cottrell just swatted it out of there.
Yeah, George is ready to rock and roll. She's calling out the play as she moves down the court.
That's Cottrell's second. And look at her go to the left. Can she make that
Finishes with the left. That was close.
Man, that was close.
Bears are hustling back to play some defense here.
Other than that 1 point that we got off of George's free throw, it's been a long time since we've hit a bucket.
Yeah, just got to take the cap off, especially try to here with 45 seconds left.
And Cottrell's caught for walking. Man, I want to tell that joke one more time. Hey, I want to say thank you to the sponsors, Crimson Electric and Nathan's Automotive. You guys are awesome, awesome business right here in town. I can't say enough about you guys, but then always stepping up and being a part of our program.
That was great help defense right there.
And there's number 4. What's her last name?
Number 4's last name is Foster.
Oh, that's
Kaylee
right.
Foster.
Kaylee Foster. I think watch out for her.
I think the Bears need to find a score here, make a stop in transition right here.
Little Euro step.
Yeah, the Bears need to make a stop right here, find a way to get the ball. I think they called the jump ball.
It'd be Noble Bears basketball.
Yeah, it's going to be Noble Bears basketball. 14 seconds left.
It's like
I think the Bears need one more play, and they need to find a way to score here so they can cut this lead back down to about 6 or 5.
Number 15, Araceli Martinez checks into the game, as well as a couple of different Duncan Demons, fresh legs. As some of the Bears look a little bit tired. Been a long quarter.
Yeah, I know. There's been quite a few minutes played by most of them. I haven't seen Landry George come out. I haven't seen Cottrell come out since the second quarter.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen Barefoot out actually as she checks out. As she checks back in. I'm not for sure. So, George was coming in because it was the double bonus.
Oh, gotcha.
Or she thought it was just the bonus, yet it's double bonus. So now she gets to sub in.
All right, so that brings the score 18-25.
Yeah.
Hey, be sure and go on to Facebook as well and find the your cheer game day basketball shirts. They're only $15. You can go to @NobleHSCheer and purchase them. Or even Paula Miller will help you with the purchase.
Rebound.
Great
That was
job
a great rebound.
by Hayden George.
That was a great 2 points, making it a 3-point play.
And they got to hustle back down on defense. There's only 1 second. And the clock goes off.
That was a great job by the Lady Bears to make sure they got those 3 points in, and now it's only a 5-point game going into halftime. That was a great job by the Lady Bears.
Folks, if you are watching right now on NobleBears.tv, you have joined a really tough, competitive 5A basketball game against 2 very good quality teams. So we're super happy you guys are here. There's 1,400 plus people, IP addresses tuned in. We thank you for watching NobleBears.tv. We'll be right back here with an interview at NobleBears.tv.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help. You get game day ready.
Good stuff.
Athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best.
This is your turn.
Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Say anything, it's all you, man. Something's wrong with mics?
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
We are back, and this is NobleBears.tv. I'm not sure if we had technical difficulties just then, but man, that was a good interview. I'm just letting you know, Coach Bradley he nailed it, man. He talked about the offense, the defense, and he's a teacher, so he's going to give them a grade. And he gave B plus, maybe even a B to a C for the overall of the team. Then on defense, he said, man, I really felt like we got into places that we needed to be at. And so the game last week, or the other day against Chickasha, that he felt like that it was a B for performance on the defense. And then on offense, he really felt like there's room for improvement. That he felt like they really could knock down some more threes and some open opportunities, but that they were there. There was opportunity there. And so he really felt like that was graded out as a C. We talked a little bit about Logan Kirby. What a tough kid. He's dealing with, he said, some rib things.
Yeah, well, hey, everybody's always got something going on, so glad he's okay and able to play.
There you go.
Bradley's the man. I can tell you that. He's very hard-nosed and just an awesome coach. He's an awesome coach, and I can agree completely with what he said.
The grading.
I think they were in the right places at a lot of times. I think obviously you're going to have some mistakes here and there, and that's every game, whether you're game 1 or game 201.
Right.
I think you're always going to make a mistake here and there, and that's just part of high school sports. But I think he hit the head of the nail. Yeah. I think being in the right spots, just not really capitalizing once you were in the right spots.
One of the things I looked at, I said, well, I guess there's room for plenty of improvement. He just laughed. He was like, yeah.
There's no telling, especially because I thought they played really well against Chickasha. There's no telling what they will do.
Yeah, Chickasha I think is going to go pretty far in 4A. I mean, just what I could see, I mean, I think about the only thing that I thought that was maybe not good about that they didn't have was I just didn't feel like they had a lot of hype. The Chickasha boys didn't have a lot of hype. They didn't have a 6'7", 6'8" kid. Yeah, and so moving forward, when you get against some of the schools, they'll have a bunch of tall kids, and that may be detriment. But, hey, we're on girls basketball, and the score's 25-20.
We're ready to play some girls basketball here.
Number 4, of course, drives right to the bucket. I don't know how many times she shot tonight, but it has been a bunch. And I know that the coach likes to get her to drive the lane, senior, And Landry George shooting a bunch.
Yeah, she's
Here
ready
she
to play.
comes. Here she comes.
She's ready to play.
Ooh, heated up,
That was
number
quick.
21.
That was a great three-pointer by Landry George.
Number 4 tries to answer back and hits nothing but the court after that shot. And then Landry George looks to make a move. She gets a
a screen from JC and finds Cottrell up top.
Finds number 25, Cottrell. I'm sorry if we've mispronounced
Yeah,
her
if we've
name.
mispronounced that, we
I really
apologize. Hickey's going to take a shot at it and knock it down. That's a three by Kenzie Hickey.
It didn't take long for the Bears to get that lead back. It's 26-25.
They are ready to
7:05
rock and
left.
roll. And the Bears take a one-up lead again off 2 possessions.
You know, I think they like to play in front of their home crowd. You know, that's all their fans are over here. I think they like to shoot. There's another air ball right there from the Duncan Demons. Didn't draw anything. The rebound is by
We have
Landry
2 3-pointers and two air balls. So Trell makes a move, takes a jump shot. Hickey gets the ball and looks to have lost her footing, but gets a foul and is going to go to the line for 2. We're going to see who that foul's called on. That was number 5. That was Clarissa Testa.
Number 33, Addie Seiss is checking in. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Right now we have 2,681 IP addresses.
Well, welcome everybody.
Tuned in to NobleBears.tv. That's a lot of eyeballs watching the program right now.
Hey, thank you guys all for coming on and enjoying this with us too. So this is fun for us, and we're hoping to make it as fun as we can for you. So welcome to the stream.
Maybe I should give him another dad joke. Never mind.
No, we're good.
Here we go. Number 2 sets her feet at the three-point line, and they did finally draw at least the backboard and back in, and that was now the score's 27-27. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Cottrell moves down the court. She's bumped by her body by number 2 and then is fouled. And number 2's, that brings up her.
That's going to bring up her second foul. That was on
foul.
KK Miller. That's going to be her second.
All right.
So Cottrell's going to take this ball out, and she's going to find JC just right in front of her, a little handoff.
Man,
finds Hickey outside. She's ready to heat it up. That was a great look at it by number 11.
My trivia.
Oh, that's going to be a carry.
You cannot
That
do
carry
that.
was by Alexis Giles. She's going to give the ball right back to the Bears, and the Bears are ready to go to work.
Can't be carrying the ball. No travel.
So it looks like Cottrell's going to take it out as the Duncan Demons go into a 4-court man.
You know, that's where they had a lot of pressure in the first half and had a lot of success. Hickey just splits the defender.
Right under him.
Slides right in, banks it off the glass. Hey, that's a 2-point play. That brings the score 29-27. Noble Bears are up on the Duncan Demons.
Yeah, Mackenzie Hickey's really starting to heat it up this quarter. She already has 5 with only 5 minutes and 45 seconds left to play.
Head coach for the Duncan Demons is tired of a few things, so he checks out a couple of girls. That's the one thing I was impressed with at the beginning of the game was how many people that he replaced and brought in. He had a lot of substitutions in the first half. And,
yeah, that's always nice as a coach being able to just bring people in and out
and fresh legs and everything.
Right,
You know, that's what I was pointing out.
I mean, in any sport, you get tired.
Look at number 4.
You can't avoid it no matter how good a shape you're in. And I mean, it's always nice to have fresh legs.
Number 4 committed a foul right after she shot. She tried to jump up over the top. Now that brings up her 3rd foul.
Yeah, it's going to be Kaylee Foster's 3rd right there. Looks like this ball's going to be passing to Landry George and then given right back. She's going to work her way down the court.
There's a height difference between 25 Trell and number 20. Cottrell, I'm sorry. Number 11 Hickey looks to make a move.
And she's going to get fouled by number 20. That's Meg Walker, and she's going to pick up her 2nd.
Now, that was going to be on the shot, right?
Yeah, it's going to put Hickey on the line for 2.
All right, then. Our trivia question is still out there. Who are the only 2 basketball coaches that coached the Bears and then left the program to coach at the D1 level?
Do we have any answers yet?
No, not even an answer. If you know the answer, you better chime in now. It is a really awesome prize that you get.
A shout out.
A shout out.
You
get a shout out.
I wanted to wait on it. I wasn't sure if you were going to say it, if you were going to make me say it. So that's just so cool.
Chad Bird got a gift certificate to Jimmy John's, though.
It looks like it hit Hickey's hand, and it's going to be Demon ball still.
Here we go. Number 3.
Yeah, we have number 3 checking in, Kendall Ledford, and she's going to be subbing out number 33. That's Addie Sace. Ball's passed up top. Foster's going to get double teamed as I think that was number 11. Actually, they're going to call that on Steely. That's
that is
her
not
fourth.
the one we want to have foul in for sure. And then Vincent's going to check in for Cottrell. And then hold on. There you go. Good call, Coach.
I was thinking they were going to sub out Steely
too.
Just because she has 4, and so I was a little confused when they started to sub out Cottrell.
Nice block again.
Cottrell. That's why she's in the game. That was sweet right there. That was an in-your-face, let me go send that one to the wall type of block right there. That was awesome. Yeah, great defensive play by Taryn Cottrell right there.
She just really recovered fast on that as well, because she, was out of position and then just closed in on it and saw the shot coming. And
great play.
Yeah, excellent.
Right back there on defense again, and she is just disrupting the rhythm of these Duncan Demons.
Number 10. J.C. Vincent crosses the half-court line, throws it over to Landry
George looked like she really wanted to shoot that one. She really gave it some hard thought on that one. I saw she was ready to pull the trigger.
There's a couple of Lady Bears that have been in the game for a long time. They haven't been able to sub out, so let's watch this to see if they get tired or not.
Yeah, right now they're pretty fresh. Being out of halftime.
All right, so we're closing in on 3,000 views right now, IP addresses at noblebears.tv. So thankful that you guys are watching.
He looks to be getting back on defense.
You're watching a really good basketball game. That was a great move by number 2.
Yeah, KK Miller's. That's actually going to be her second chance to go to the line for an and one. So,
and she got fouled by Mackenzie Hickey. Now that brings up Mackenzie's third foul, and now I think, that's getting kind of deep.
Yeah, that's going to be Hickey's third one of the night. So. See if number 2 can finish it, as she does. That is her second and one tonight.
The press breaker is normally throws to the left, throws right back to Cottrell.
Yeah, Vincent takes the ball. Wow, absolutely just broke her ankles.
Put her on skates.
And then George is going to finish it. That was a great play and a great move by number 10, J.C. Vincent. That was sweet. KK Miller shoots.
That ball was
both sides of the rim.
And Cottrell with another block. Yeah, I've counted at least 5 blocks that she's had tonight. Here we go. Emerson Tugas, number 14, is going to check into the game for the Noble Bears. Going to replace Hickey.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Taryn Cottrell and Landry Barefoot do a great job in the paint. And actually, a lot more than just the paint. They do well from all around the court. Look, Landry just steals it from her, and it looks like it's going to be a foul on number 12.
No, they're going to call a jump ball.
I saw him hold up the foul sign. I apologize. I think it's going to stay Noble Bears ball because Duncan got it coming out of the half. Saw him hold up his hand. I apologize to you guys.
Yeah, that's all right. Just quick.
That's going to be a foul. That was on KK Miller. That's going to be her third.
Number 2, that's her third foul. Okay.
Looks like we're going to go right back to where we just started and inbound the ball.
All right. Hey, just celebration. We have crushed our number from last week. We're well over 3,000 total IP addresses viewing right now, and you are watching Noble Bears basketball. Noble Bears and the Duncan Demons tied at 30 with 3:52 left in the third quarter. It's a struggle right now for both teams. There's no doubt about it.
I think they called a foul on Taryn Cottrell for over the back is what I'm thinking.
I don't think the home crowd liked that call.
I don't think the home crowd did either. I don't think the student section did.
Well,
I saw Duncan's coach shouting. I don't think he was shouting the same thing, but
yeah, you don't think he was upset?
I don't think he was upset. So
number 3 looks from the outside, and it just buries a 3 right in front of Cottrell there. The pressure. Back to number 2. Goes over to Vincent.
Yeah, the Bears are in transition right here, working all the way down the court. I'm not exactly sure what was called right there. I think it was a trap.
They're going to call it against J.C. Vincent. Must have when she was dribbling.
Must have pushed off with her arm. Okay. Well, that's going to be J.C.'s fourth. So.
Well, we got to replace her with Looks like Hickey's coming back into the game. Got a little breather. Just got to get right back in the game. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left in the third quarter. I think having to keep so many players on the court through the whole game is going to be a big thing going down towards the end. I
think just due to foul trouble. I think is what's really doing that to players. So it's important that these other players in the game right now need to keep their hands out of the cookie jar and make sure that they play good defense, of course, but play smart defense.
There's a wide open again for number 3.
Close out to the outside. And
they had 3 on the backside to rebound that ball, and we only had 1. But
it looks like Cottrell's going to get a 1-on-2, 1-on-1 stop maybe. They're gonna call a block on that. That's on number. Okay, there's a
she
block.
Definitely had several of those at the beginning of the game, but they're not going to let her slide and then get that.
There's a block and a charge called. The ref on the side who was watching it, he called the block, and the ref down low called the charge.
Well, the home crowd is upset about that.
It looks like they're going to call that on number 25, Taryn Cottrell. That's going to be her first.
Duncan with the lead, 30-33 with 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the third quarter. They have fresh legs. They look like they
that was a circus shot right there by number 4, Kaylee Foster.
And then there's the pressure again. Number 2 picks the ball off, takes it over the right-hand side. Cottrell sticks her hand up and swats at it, but then misses.
She's going to pick up 2 back-to-back. That's going to be her second. Well, Duncan has taken back to a 5-point lead. The Bears tied it right away and actually brought the Bears up by 1 point, and Duncan has re-extended. So we are in for quite a treat here right now. It's looking like quite the basketball game.
Finishing the third quarter is going to be great. We're looking forward to it. Here, listen to Nathan's Automotive really quick at noblebears.com.
Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in diesel engine repairs. I'm so proud to show our support for the Noble Public Schools through our unique Auto Repairs for Bears program. Bring your car in for maintenance or repair and drop those repair receipts off at any school campus, and Nathan's will give back 5% of the totals to the Noble Public School System. We're looking forward to serving you for all your automotive needs. Go Bears!
That was my partner.
We're going to have to excuse my partner.
Oh.
He made a mistake and said noblebears.com.
Okay.
And for those of you guys watching, it's not noblebears.com. It's noblebears.tv.
It is.
It always has been. It always will be.
All right. And that's what you can look at on Facebook. You can find us also on YouTube. You can also find us on Twitter, all at the same address. So, hey, I'm allowed one mistake at least a week, okay?
Yeah, every now and then you can slide one.
Number 2 for the Duncan Demons. Got great rhythm at the free throw line, just puts it right in. Her second shot at the free throw line, she's looking at it, dribbles twice, hits the right side, bounces over to Hickey, who throws it over to Landry George, who's looking up court, make a move, calls out the play, looks like a set screen, doesn't decide to use it. Cottrell looks to roll to the left. It is kind of
looks like it's going to be a foul on number 20. That's Meg Walker. She's going to pick up her third tonight.
To me, it just the officials at the beginning of the game let them play. At the second half, it looks like they
it looks like they have tightened things up a little bit. So that's always tough as a player whenever some certain things that haven't been called are kind of getting called now, and kind of makes consistency weird. You don't really know what you can get away with and what you can't get away with.
Look at Hickey with a
great steal. She's going to go coast to coast right here. She's going to go right at the rim and get fouled, so she's going to go to the line for 2.
That was just out of control by the defender. Really just coming in and just crashing like that. But it was a competitive play, and luckily there's padding down there.
Yeah, she was trying to keep up with Hickey, who is crazy fast.
Those there are new pads that are down there around the baskets. You like those?
Yeah, man, they're very sweet, very good looking.
Yeah, we got a couple of check-ins here, number 3 and number 12 for the Duncan Demons.
Yeah, and she's going to be taking out number 33 and number 1. That is Hannah Woods and Addie Sace.
Okay, all right. Good job, girls. They played great tonight. They are playing awesome. Scores 36-31. The Noble Bears actually have it 32-36. It's a 4-point game with 1:57 left in the third quarter.
I'm telling you, come fourth quarter time, we're in for a great basketball game.
I think if few things go right for the Bears, they
like that.
Just go, man.
Like that. She's ready
so
to rock and roll.
too.
She's lightning quick.
So that brings it to a 2-point game with 1:45 left.
You can tell the pressure's on right here. You can tell Duncan's feeling it.
You know, the Bears haven't gone to a full court yet.
That was a good bucket by number 4. That's Kaylee Foster.
She shoots a bunch, and she makes them. You know, she didn't at the very beginning of the game.
Hickey's on a roll. It looks like she got fouled. She's going to go to the line yet another time for 2 shots.
Heat check.
Yeah, she's looking for her 5th consecutive point right here.
Hey, you guys be sure and go get your cheer game day basketball shirts. They're only $15. Where can you find a Noble Bear game shirt for only $15? Nowhere except at Noble HS Cheer. There you go. Go find them. Go get them. Show up to the game with them one day.
Let me just tell you, Mackenzie Hickey is 5 for 6 from the 3-point line in this third quarter.
Oh, come on, crash those boards.
It
girls.
looks like it's going to be Noble Bears ball.
Oh, they hustle to get those boards. There was about 4 of them down there.
Yeah.
Duncan Demons, and
The
they all crashed
Noble
into
Bears
each
are on a
other.
5-2 run right now. We'll see if the Bears can extend this.
Look at Hickey just go, man. But she went out of
It looks like
control
her
there.
feet are set, and that's going to be a charge by
that
Hickey.
was definitely right. I mean, there was no doubt about it.
Yeah, that was a great play. I think that was by number 3 who took that charge.
She's taken many.
She reminds me a lot of Colin Fisher. Colin Fisher, who you'll get the chance to see here if you stay for the boys basketball game here on Noble Bears TV. He does a great job taking charges all the time, left and right. You'll see him setting his feet. So,
well, number 3, she's got that move figured out. She's like, I'm just going to just post myself right here underneath the rim, and if they run into me, I'm going to fall down. Number 2 looks drive to the right, barefoot, get up. She tripped. There you go.
Rebounded by
little sneaky move from behind. She caught her.
Yeah, it's going to stay a Noble Bears ball, though, and the Bears are going to have it on the baseline.
Shout out to Peyton Bates, who chimed in on Twitter just a little bit ago. NobleBears.tv. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the Noble Bears program. That would be Cottrell number. Oh, and it was like 3/4 of the way down and then bounces out. It was like
bounce, out.
Oh,
that's gonna be a travel.
Hey, you can't be traveling.
Don't say it.
Why?
All right, one time.
Okay.
You got it. One time. Why can't you travel?
We'll just go. Hey, we'll use it for the boys' game.
No. Oh, okay.
So we have to leave this stream broadcast and go to a different one. So if we get cut off right after the girls' game, all you have to do is just refresh and go to the NobleBears.tv page, and then the boys' game will be picked up as well. So you'll be able to see both of those games. Looks like there's a foul on the outside. Number 11.
Yeah, that's Alexis Giles. She's going to be, I think it was more for her body contact.
Okay.
You know, she had her hands off of her.
Not reaching.
Right, but her body contact as Control was trying to go to the basket was all over.
All right. Well, right now I'm looking at our live stream. We've got right now 3,443 viewers right now, IP addresses that are tuned in to this station. And like I said, at the end of this game, we've got a ways to go, at least a full quarter to go. As soon as it's over with, and after we get an interview or so for one of these girls, we're going to have to switch over to a different stream. So may have to take a break, but then all you do is just jump right back on, and we'll televise.
Trill knocks him down both, and she ties up this basketball game with 27.5 seconds left. As she checks out, and checking in is Araceli Martinez, number 15.
Is it Araceli or Araceli?
Araceli.
Araceli. So
Araceli. I heard you say Araceli.
Yeah.
I just figured I'd let you talk. It's Araceli.
Oh, okay. 38-38. Great job by Barefoot. Number 2 on the outside. Splashes it with 8 seconds left on the clock. Emerson Tugas kicks it back over to Landry George, who looks to make a move down court to...
I think that was tipped.
May have been.
Well, Duncan is going to have a 3-point lead here going into the fourth quarter, and what a game we have in store. We'll be right back here on NobleBears.tv.
time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones.
All right, welcome back to the fourth quarter of the Noble Bears and the Duncan Demons, 38-41. This is the beginning of the fourth quarter, and we knew going into this, there was no doubt about it, it was going to be a hard-fought game no matter what.
Yeah, we called it out right away. I mean, we know both these teams are good, and both teams haven't lost, and both teams don't plan on losing.
That's right.
So, I mean, I think both these teams are ready to go for this fourth quarter and find a way to close out in the win column.
All right, so here we go. Logan Emerson.
You said Logan twice now. Emerson Tugas played defense, back up again. Jump shots taken and rebounded by Landry Barefoot as it's dished to Cottrell.
Did I say Logan Tugas again?
You did.
Look at Cottrell.
Right to the rim, just got caught on the front edge of it.
Hayden George putting pressure on the Duncan Demons. Number 12 with the ball in the middle of the lane. She gets swatted at. George picks it up. She's back down on defense. She kicks it over to Cottrell, number 25.
Yeah, I think Cottrell's going to slow things down here, let the offense kind of set up. Going to take
right-handed hook shot.
Yeah, that was, man.
That was a sweet little right-handed hook, man.
That was a series of moves right there. That was awesome.
Got us a one-point game in the fourth quarter. Number 4, who's been hot tonight.
It looks like it's going to be Duncan Demon ball.
Okay.
I think they were both in a fight for the ball to kind of tip it out. And
number 12 had position, though.
I think she did, so.
She had that position on her. That's Coach Lindsey Vandenberg, been with the Noble Bears since 2012, screaming out instruction.
Almost a backcourt by the Duncan Demons as number 3 takes a shot and buries it.
You know, she hit that from the same spot a little bit ago, and she really likes this right-hand corner. And at 19.9 inches away, she knows where the three-point line's at. 10-second call is mighty good defense by number 2. Cottrell is like, you know, she's got her hands on her hips. She might be a little bit tired too now.
Yeah, which I'm a little confused because I know just minutes ago on this south side that exact same thing was KK Miller's playing defense the exact same way and was just called for it.
I got you.
And I think I watched her put her body into Cottrell and not really let her go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I think that level of inconsistency has got to be fixed a little bit.
Number 3 now, this a little bit further over towards the middle. You know, I said that she liked it over on the right-hand side, but yeah, she was more towards the middle.
Kind of just right on that right wing.
You know, I've only seen one three-pointer from George as well, so they've done a great job playing defense on the perimeter with her. Cottrell tries to throw it down to Hayden George.
Needs to get back on defense. It's a reverse layup by number 20.
It's a 6-point game here at the Den. Cottrell, that's her 3rd turnover right in a row, so I think that she is getting tired. Hickey and Barefoot both are looking to check back in the game. Looks like they're going to check in for Hayden George and for Emerson
Tugas. So number 4 is going to take the ball out of bounds and look to give it to number 3 in the backcourt. Number 10, J.C. Vincent's playing defense. Now Landry George. She's going to go straight to the rim and hit both sides of it. And it looks to be a foul on number 2. That is KK Miller. She's picking up her 4th
That's
of the night.
That's her 4th foul tonight. Wow, okay. I want to make sure that the coach heard me. You know, he was standing right here beside me. Oh, no, that's her 5th foul, so she's done.
I must have missed one. I guess that's her 5th. So
we'll might be
we'll check this, make sure I'm seeing 4 and 5.
Well, just, you know, we're not official.
Right. No,
so
I don't want somebody to ask me just because I'm keeping a book. I'm keeping a book. Okay. I'm keeping score. I'm talking.
Let's set the scene here. Is that the
I think it is confirmed. Number 2, KK Miller, has 5 fouls and is fouled out of the game with 7 points on the night.
The official books over on the Duncan Demon side only showed her to have 4 as well, so it was a little bit of controversy there. Coach is talking to the official about what she did, said he barely touched her, but hey, okay, you know, look who's checking in. Number 0, Rayleigh Steely. That's going to give them a lot of help on moving the ball around and distributed, and maybe get Cottrell back in the right spot.
I think it will. I think all 6 of these players need to be on the floor right now, but you can only really keep 5 in. So
got to make those easy ones. They're free. They don't cost you nothing. Number 20 from deep downtown said, I'm going to step up. I'm going to make 3 points. I'm going to get my team.
Yeah, those are Meg Walker's first points of the night to stretch this lead out to 9.
Kicks over to Hickey.
Hickey's ready to go and cut it back down.
If there's a rebound over on the backside.
Cottrell says, let me get an attempt at it.
Wide open.
Noble Bears need to get back on defense. Euro step by number 11. And there seems to be a foul called. I think it's on Landry Barefoot, number 30. It's going to be her third.
All right. Checking back into the game is freshman 0, Rayleigh Steely.
Yeah, and she's going to be checking out Taryn Cottrell, who just needs a second to really rest and catch her breath.
Hello, folks. The trivia question is up and going. Who are the only 2 the only 2 coaches?
You got to quit giving it away. That is not only once but twice you've given it away.
And then left the program to coach at the D1 level. Who are the only 2? Answer at Facebook at noblebears.com.
.tv. Right. You are all over the place.
Okay.
You are just.
Thank you for being here to remind me.
You're welcome. I don't know what you do without me.
I don't know either.
I don't know what you do without me.
Rayleigh Steely, I got that right. She kicks the ball over to Hickey. Number 11 drives the paint. George at the top.
There it is.
Buries a 3-point.
There it is. Landry George knocks that one down, making that her second 3-pointer for the night. That's going to cut the lead back down to 8.
Yeah, hopefully she can get hot and they can find
great defensive
play.
play.
Just by having Rayleigh in the game allows them to be at the position that they are supposed to be at.
This group, I really like this group in.
Look at this right here. Back down to Barefoot, who's in.
Big time play.
Hits right there.
Big time play. The Bears are heating up.
Oh, yeah. 43-51. You get the right personnel in the game, and then all of a sudden good things will happen for you. And then there's a turnover. Right by the freshman, Rayleigh Steely, right there.
Run right now, going to the free throw line.
All right. Good job.
Yeah, the Bears are going to get 2 shots at the free throw line.
That's the bonus. So there we go.
If Rayleigh Steely makes these, it's going to be a 7-0 run by the Noble Bears.
Yeah, so isn't that impressive about her uncle, who is...
that's super cool. It always is cool to come from awesome heritage, because you never know really, what somebody did until either they tell you about it or someone else tells you about it. So.
I wrote a quote down one time, and I remembered it. A people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots, Trevor.
That's true.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that's very true. That's too.
So you got to know it. You know, got to know where you come from.
Let's keep track of this right here. The Noble Bears are on a 7-0 run, cutting the lead back down to 4.
Looks like she's going to try to kick it outside.
Good rotation.
Back over
good
to
rotation. Landry
Wide
George
open
steps
shot.
out.
And guess who's there? Barefoot for the rebound. Looks to kick it outside to J.C. Vincent.
I think they're going to take this one in transition here. Actually, they're gonna set this one up, let a play happen, go on a 9-0 run right here. It looks like they got 4 cross. It's a screen by J.C. Vincent and a foul by number 4. That was Kaylee Foster picking up her 4th.
She was way out of control. That's her 4th. She didn't even see the pick out there. You know, she kind of ran through that.
And then once she got over the pick, she bumped into Rayleigh Steely, who did a good job of forcing contact. Contact on contact and get in the free throw line.
What's this freshman going to do at the line? Come on. Boom, baby. There's the first one down now. That's 3 for 3
since she's came back into the game, she's had 3 free throw attempts.
And really affected the game more than just shooting, though. It's just,
agreed.
4 for 4.
Agreed.
The freshman just comes alive.
That's a 9-0 run by the Noble Bears to cut it back down to 2 points. The Bears are hot.
We have got a great audience reaching the 4,000 IP addresses right now, and you guys are tuned into one whale of a basketball game. So
to you 4,000, welcome to high school basketball.
In the den.
In the den. We'll be right back here on noblebears.tv.
For less than your current monthly bill, call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your product.
Man, I didn't want to even take a break.
Yeah, I'm sorry we had to cut that last commercial short. It was a quick timeout, and it's like a hot pocket, man. This game's getting hot and ready. It's ready for the finish, man. It's going to be sweet.
3:52 left, 49-51. The Bears are down, and Duncan Demons made a great timeout call. Look at her taking it all the way to the rack.
Yeah,
Number 3, is she a senior?
That was drawn up by the coach. Yes, Kendall Ledford's a senior.
Yeah,
so that was a smart captain type of play. Barefoot's going to go to work. Almost rebounded by Kinsey Hickey, and the Bears are still on a 9-2 run. So
Cottrell's coming back into the game
keep that
for
in
Barefoot.
mind. Yeah, Barefoot's going to check out here for a minute, make sure she's ready to go with about 2 minutes left.
Listen, folks, there's 3,951 IP addresses tuned in. I think we can get to 5,000.
Yeah, they're going to call a moving
IP
screen
addresses.
on number 20, Meg Walker. That's her 4th.
It was right in front of the official. He saw her kind of stick her hip out a little bit,
Right.
you know, as the pick was coming by.
Yeah.
It's kind of instinctive to try to want to do that, too,
Right.
isn't it?
Even though the Noble Bears are in the double bonus, because that was an offensive foul, they are just going to take the ball out of bounds.
Yeah.
So Rayleigh Steele's going to set something up. Looks to be coming off motion. Finding Mackenzie Hickey from downtown.
Boom, baby!
Bang.
That's a three-pointer right at you.
Splash.
And that's 52-53. Oh,
And it looks like a blocking foul by Mackenzie Hickey,
and
and
got there a little bit too late.
And actually, that seems to be her 5th foul.
All right, so who we got over on the side?
Yeah, that's
there?
going to be
That's
going to be Mackenzie's. That's going to be Mackenzie's 5th.
She's got a couple seconds to check
what
somebody
a
else
game
in.
by Mackenzie Hickey. She was 5 for 6 from the free throw line.
Give it up to her. Yeah, that's good play.
Had quite a few points.
How many? Can you counter it up?
That's
really quick?
17 points by Mackenzie Hickey.
It stinks to have that kind of production on the bench right now with 3 minutes left. I told you in the fourth quarter it was going to be a tough ride.
Right.
They have substituted out. How many
Yeah,
on their side? How many
kept-
on their side have they substituted?
They've subbed out quite a few. It's kept most of them out of foul trouble.
That's right.
Is really what it's done.
And they get good play from their bench players as well.
Yeah, that free throw's made by number 3, and she's going to look to take her second one here.
52-54, 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Good coaching over here at the Duncan Demons. He's definitely done a great job tonight. Noble Bears have done a great job too. 52-55 is the freshman.
That's a way to get out of the corner.
Yeah, and the trap.
The jump shot. Yeah, J.C. Vincent, that was a great offensive rebound to give another shot at it.
What?
Another great rebound. Another great rebound. I think they're going to call that a jump ball, and that should be Noble Bear possession.
That's Noble basketball over on the...
Talk about some offensive rebounding right there by J.C. Vincent. That was a great job by number 10.
Lots of hustle.
That was a great job to give her team another chance to really go score the bucket and let this go be a one-point game. Great job.
Cottrell. That's a great throw
Great
in
pass,
right there.
great catch, great score. That was very well executed.
They like this set play over here. 4 takes it all the way to the bucket.
Good rebound. Number 10 is going to take it down the court. I think she's going to really tone down the pace a little bit.
54-55. 2 minutes left.
She's going to get a screen and roll. As George is on the outside. Steely's going to set it up.
Now, we knew going into this game that the Duncan Demons could score 50-plus. Now, they scored over 60 against the Ardmore team, but the Bears had not.
I think Noble knew that, too. They were going to have to really score the basketball if they wanted to get in this game.
Look at J.C. Vincent to the hole, baby.
All the way around the rim. Great job by J.C. Vincent. Well done. That's going to be 56-55. Noble Bears with 1:45 left to play in the fourth quarter.
You know, the Bears are really seeing this pick at the top of the key, and they're not falling
the Bears have really figured out this kind of offense that they're running right now.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Great play by number 4. That's Kaylee Foster, who's going to come with a big-time bucket and make 3.
All right. I guess they called a timeout. He was standing on the middle of the court there with the ball was never blown dead, so it was kind of interesting how they even got that. 1 minute, 34 seconds left. Duncan Demons are up by 1 point. 56
yeah, I'm not
57.
exactly sure what happened there. I think I heard the coach in my ear call a timeout, and then it almost looked like the referee was trying to get to his whistle.
Oh.
I didn't exactly see the
couldn't
referee.
quite get it in?
Right.
Oh, okay.
I think he was trying to call a timeout, but then couldn't exactly get the timeout off because he couldn't blow his whistle. So girls already had the ball. They were inbounding it, ready to go, and then
All right.
I think that's what it was.
Well, with 1 minute and 34 seconds left, we're not going anywhere.
We're not going
right
anywhere
here.
as these timeouts happen.
Yeah, what a great basketball game. And you know what? We've been privileged to be able to see, too, back-to-back. You know, the boys' game.
Just back-to-back thrillers.
Mm-hmm.
Chickasha for the Noble Bear boys was a great game.
Oh, yeah.
And then Chickasha for the girls was a great game, too. It wasn't super close all the way until, like, the very end, kind of like wire to wire. But it was a very good game, and now we're in another nail-biter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're not going anywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 56 to 58. Are
yes,
you updated on that?
they
Okay.
changed that to a
Okay.
three-pointer.
Oh, gotcha.
I think I had called it a three-pointer,
I
and
thought
then
it was a
someone said it
three-pointer.
was on the line.
Oh, okay.
There's kind of some controversial stuff going on right now.
So the officials just kind of need to control it a little
Yeah,
bit
I think a couple of different calls that I think they're inconsistent on a few parts every now and then.
Well, we're kind of watching the replay here, and I wish we had it, to be able to present to you guys. But you can always go back and watch it archived at noblebears.tv, and it is archived underneath the girls' basketball, and it'll be on and be able to be archived just right after the game. So we have to stop this stream and go to another stream, and that'd be the boys' stream after the game. So if we take a little bit of break, that's the reason why. Looks like J.C. Vincent's going to throw the ball in, throws it back over to J.C. Looks like there's hands all over. Number 20 gets a foul, so that's going to bring the Noble Bears to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's Meg Walker's fifth, too. She's going to be checking out of this game tonight. You can tell there's frustration around the place.
And bless her heart, she was not happy about that when her coach puts his arm around her and says, hey, good job. I thought she played a heck of a game.
Yeah, Meg Walker played quite a game. Yeah. She had 3 points, but she played a great defensive game all around.
Number 33 has been playing, and she has also been playing a great game today. But, hey, we're talking about J.C. Vincent right now.
Ready to knock down some free throws.
She's at the charity stripe. Her first one
knocks it down.
It's in. It's a 1 point game.
Yeah, great right there just to make sure it's stretched into one possession no matter what. So we'll see if J.C. Vincent knocks down her second one, and that'll really determine kind of what defense they set up in.
Oh, very good.
Kind of where they go as she knocks down her second one.
The junior doesn't feel any pressure. Knocks them both down. Coach is just a little bit frustrated. He calls timeout. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout. So we'll take it right here with them here at Noble Bears TV. We'll be right back.
Market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst.
I told you we would come right back. So
that didn't take long.
No, I don't want anybody to miss a thing. I don't want to be in the middle of talking about Matt Dieselhorf and his chiropractic clinic.
Right, and then all of a sudden there's basketball going on that, of course, you guys are all tuned into, all 4,000 plus of you. So.
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, there's 4,321. I am sure by the boys' game here that's coming up that you guys are going to stretch that number to well over 5,000
let's go make it a record. You guys don't go anywhere. Once this game's over, we're going to create a new one, and we're going to change stations. We want every single one of you back.
There you go.
Because we're ready for some men's basketball.
You got to tell the grandma.
Of course.
Got to tell the grandpa.
Yeah, you got to get all the friends, and you got to get everybody in.
All right.
Well, we have us a close ball game. It is 58-58 with 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Looks like a man defense from the Noble Bears. Ball is moving all around on Duncan's offense.
Look like a set play. They look like they're going to keep it out
almost.
Front
It looks like the Bears. It looks like the
number 21, Landry George, with the foul. That's all right.
Yeah, it's going to be Landry's first. So she has about 3 to give.
All right. So number 4 comes to the line. What's her name?
That is Kaylee Foster.
There you go. I said her name a bunch tonight. I should know it by heart. She makes her first one. She's a senior, and she's got great skills, man. I love the way that she takes it, ball to the rack. She has been doing awesome tonight.
It's a great game.
Coach comes
Had
over
coaches
from Duncan
come over
Demons.
here while his girl was shooting a free throw and came and told me it was a great game. So I
and
think
it
we
is.
can't agree more.
Absolutely. He's coached a good, very, very good one. Rayleigh Steele throws over to Cottrell. Number 25 looks to make a move. She's got a pick over at the top of the key. She doesn't like the pick. Then she throws it down to George. George shoots a layup.
Who's
fouled.
two
Then
shots
she's
at
down.
the line. That foul was on number 12. That is going to be Araya Harris. That's going to be her first foul of the night. So
Now, has Landry shot a few free throws
Landry
tonight?
George has not. She shot 2 free throws, and she was 1 for 2.
Okay.
One big-time free throw.
Make it 2 for 3. Now, how many fouls is that on number 12?
That is her first foul of the night.
Oh, my. She's played great
Yeah,
defense.
she's played great defense all around. She's been in all sorts of turnovers.
Look at Landry George.
Landry George knocks down the second one as the Noble Bears take a 1-up lead.
Get your popcorn ready. Landry George may be heating up, folks. There's a big shot on the outside, and she banks it right in with 40 seconds left, and Coach calls timeout. 62-60. The Duncan Demons are above, and they have definitely taken the lead with a big-time shot on the outside.
Yeah, that was a very clutch 3 by number 33, Addie Sace. That was a big-time three-pointer from downtown.
You know, I've heard the crowds complain a little bit and stuff like that, but this official that's here, I've seen him for years and years and years. That's a quality guy right here in front of the bench.
Yeah, very good guy, and I think you can't ever make both sides happy.
Right.
Throughout an entire game, there's no way in the world you're going to be able to do it. Just because of the way that high school sports are played and the way things kind of go on and stuff. I mean, like, these guys don't get to use instant replay.
Right.
Like, if you get to a higher level, of course there's going to be instant replay.
Yeah, but they don't get that.
Yeah, I mean, these guys don't get paid the guru dollars that those professional refs do and stuff, so.
Well, we are so thrilled you guys are a part of this, and you have joined us again. Just set the scene one more time. 40 seconds left on the clock. The Noble Bears have the basketball. It's going to be baseline out. Duncan Demons have they're not going to quit. This team right here is full of defense. I would be shocked if they didn't pressure all the way up the court, and it's exactly what the coach did.
It's exactly how it looks.
And then the Bears, if they've struggled at all, it's been with this pressure. And so here it comes, full court press. They throw it into Ray.
Yeah, they get out of the trap really easy. I think the Bears really need to run a good quality play and get a good quality shot off right here. Caught and rebounded by Taryn Cottrell, excuse me.
Rayleigh Steele
is going to slow this game down. She knows that she needs to get a really good quality shot here. Going to find J.C. Vincent down low. Back to Steele, who looks to have gone up in the air, came down, and they're going to call that a travel on number 0.
14 seconds left on the clock.
It looks like Coach Vandenberg is going to call a timeout to scheme up a good defensive play here. So.
Great crowd here. There's just several hundred people behind us here on the Noble side, several hundred people over on the Duncan Demon side. The boys are all getting a chance to watch it. There's a wonderful student body crowd up there. My goodness.
Yeah, big-time student body. What do you think is going to be important for the Noble Bears to finish out the rest of this game?
You know, they're going to have to foul. I mean, that's just all there is to it. They're going to have to bring them to the line and do what they can in order to stop them.
With a 2-point game, do you really think they need to?
Well, they're going to try to just kill the clock. I mean, Duncan's not going to shoot at all. They're not going to look. They're not going to look.
Do you think they'll take an attempt to cause a turnover off the rip here in the backcourt?
Well, I definitely think they're going to pressure them all the way down the court. They can't wait for them to burn 10 seconds.
Agreed.
So they're going to have to definitely pressure hard here. And now the Bears haven't pressured at all tonight. You know,
not really. I've seen them hop in it and then hop right out of it. So I think they only took 1 or 2 possessions into a press. So
you know, we've got a few kids that a few players have got 4 fouls. Rayleigh Steele's got 4. Of course, Mackenzie Hickey, our high point scorer of the night, she's fouled out. But that's the J.C. Vincent has 4 as well. So we'll have to watch out for number 0 and number 10.
With our players on the court now, Steele has 4, Vincent has 4, and Barefoot has 3,
and here's the full court
George
press.
has 1, and Cottrell has 2. So there's a couple of fouls to give between a few players, but not many more.
Little pick play.
And it looks like
the senior handles the
Georgia's
ball.
trying to grab her. There goes Steely. She's going to grab her and pick up her 5th for the night.
Okay, all right. So she's going to have to check out of the game. Now,
Landry was trying to hustle to get over there and just kind of grab onto her because they broke the press. So Emerson Tugas is going to check in place of Rayleigh Steely, who has just fouled out.
She's had some good playing time tonight. Emerson Tugas has.
Yeah, great playing time, great minutes. She's a girl you can trust in clutch minutes.
Yeah. So here's the senior, number 4.
Number 4 hasn't shot a single free throw tonight.
And she
knocks down her first.
Her first one. It's a 3-point game. 9 seconds left. We might as well call it 10. There's 9.9 seconds left on the clock. I love great basketball. I just do.
Crowd's getting really loud as she makes her second one.
Second one goes right in. That's what the seniors are supposed to do.
Those are 2 big-time free throws. Cottrell's going to run down the court.
Going to have to call timeout as soon as
Looks like she's going to get to the rim. Vincent's going to put a shot up, get to the line twice, which will kill the clock. She makes these 2 free throws, or just
number
makes
3.
They're going to call that on number 3. Kendall Ledford, that's her second. There's 1.5 seconds left as J.C. Vincent takes 2 free throws.
She can make this one. And then they literally might think about maybe a timeout and missing it and then shooting a 3 really fast.
I think,
that's just an idea.
Vandenberg may have just chatted something to her.
Okay,
she's
now you
going to
got
make her second one. Now. I don't think. Okay, there was a timeout called by Duncan, actually. Duncan takes the timeout, and the score is 62-64 Noble Bears.
That Duncan coach, man, I'm telling you, I've seen some coaches coach before, and this Brandon Kephart is the quality real deal, guys. He has coached a well game. He's right here in front of us. Is the reason why we can tell that. You know what I mean?
Right, we're getting to kind of hear almost every single thing he's saying, so he's done a great job tonight.
He was right in the ear of the official right here in front of us, and as soon as the ball was made and was out of bounds, he was like, time it. So he didn't want to waste that.
I think that's why they reset 1.5 seconds back onto the clock.
Speaking of good coaches, who are the only 2 coaches that have coached the Bears and then left the program to coach at the D1 level?
You still got any answers on that?
I don't think so, not one. So I'm looking forward to somebody chiming in at noblebears.tv on Facebook and winning this competition. But you know what? I might have to give away something for somebody to guess it. So I don't know. Oh, here's one. Somebody said Bob Wallace and Mike Monroe. Oh, big foul. It was a big foul. Yeah, it was a push.
Yeah, they're gonna call a flagrant right there as her teammates gather around her.
Sure, it was. And it was. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, it was a big foul.
You had to get the ball from inbounds right there. So it just
right, and a lot of times on a flagrant foul, how that normally comes because it's happened before. That's going to come because of not attempting to go for the ball, attempting to just foul.
Right.
And whenever it's a big foul, they're probably going to call a technical or a flagrant or something along those lines. So I'm sure it wasn't intentional.
No, you got it. They just knew you had to foul.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't intentional. So
she's too good of a sport to do that. So that was a good free throw by number 3. And her second one is just off the senior. Just missed her second one. And then again, that was Kendall Ledford. And she's played a really, really good game. She hit a couple of 3 buckets that were just super important. And, of course, the Duncan Demons get the ball.
With 0.1 seconds left. So if maybe there could be a tip in, and that's going to be the ball game.
That'll be the ball game. And the Duncan Demons come into the den and slip away with a win.
65-62. That was a great game.
Absolutely.
That was a great game all the way until the very end. I think until 0.1 seconds left, I had no idea who was going to win the ball game.
Could you get Mackenzie Hickey here?
Let's get Mackenzie Hickey.
Okay.
I'm going to take my headset off, and we're going to go grab her.
I was going to interview Mackenzie Hickey. Well, we were going to get Mackenzie Hickey. Let's get one of the Noble coaches right there.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Hey, thank you, Coach. Have a great night. Be safe. Yeah, that was a good guy, man. Quality coach right there for the Duncan Demons. We're going to bring Lindsay Vandenberg on, and I know that was a disappointing loss, and let's just get a feeling from her. Lindsay, thank you for joining us, Coach Vandenberg. I appreciate it. Awesome job. I mean, I know it's not the result you wanted, but the girls played with their hearts, didn't they? They played super tough tonight.
Oh, man, I couldn't be prouder of what they put on the floor. I mean, we've been talking about putting a good product out, letting people see how hard they practice, and I think they gave it all. Tonight we just came a bucket short.
Yeah.
They just beat the number 6 team in the state Tuesday.
They did. That was against Ardmore.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
They beat Ardmore at Ardmore, so that is, I mean, that will get people around the state attention that you're playing nose to nose with one of the. I mean, they're senior led and
aren't they?
They're a great athletic team.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no superstar on that team. They all play, and dude, I thought our girls came in, executed the game plan, and we just came up short. I mean, we get in foul trouble. We've done it the last 2 games. We got to do a better job of having a better half.
Well, I think that your Bears.
Hey, you got me on mute. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, right. I think I did earlier today, right? Coach.
I know.
Well, I had to. Oh, my goodness. I hope he doesn't get a chance to see that. Coach, you had some great play. Mackenzie Hickey looks like she just racked it up tonight.
Yeah, I mean, she said a lot in the first half, and she just, I mean, those girls that got in foul trouble, they just stayed focused, and that's all we can ask from them.
I got you. Taryn also had a wonderful game tonight.
Man, she looked
like a different person.
I mean, I couldn't be prouder of how she could be starting for any one of them, and she handles her position. Mm-hmm. I mean, she just gives us a spark. I mean,
those block shots she had were awesome.
She's the person that we see every day in practice.
Gotcha.
So I'm just glad everyone got to see how good she is.
Well, I think you'll go back there, and I'm sure that you're ready to go talk to them. But, man, hey, we're super proud of them. We had well over 4,300 IP addresses tuned in to watch the Noble Bears.
They saw a great game.
And they saw great competition. Yeah. Great job, Coach. I'm super proud of you and the staff. So great job, ma'am. Wow, you guys, that was big time, and a big-time interview by Lindsay Vandenberg. Been here since 2012, and you know what? She's got herself a wonderful program this year. I'm sure of it. And you guys stay tuned all season long because you're going to catch it all right here at NobleBears.tv. Okay, hey, we are back. Thank you for showing up. Taryn Cottrell, I'm so proud of you tonight, the way you played. And I'm not just talking about offensively because you had a lot of points, but my goodness, your defense really just happened. So welcome, number 25, Taryn Cottrell.
Thank you.
Tonight, I'm just letting you know there were well over 4,300 IP addresses that were tuned into the station watching the girls' basketball team. You must be proud about the way you performed tonight.
Yeah, I was.
Anything in particular stand out that you were like more proud about how you did than others, or?
I usually don't bring the ball up the floor. I'm usually playing post, so that was a good thing.
Yeah. And you know, it's such a mismatch when you are having to play guard. You're playing against somebody that's shorter than you, and you took advantage of that. So I thought that was awesome. You know, it did stink having the freshman, your point guard, out. But as soon as she came back in, man, you guys were rocking and rolling again. Yeah. So, well, anything you want to say to the 5,000 plus people that are looking at you right now?
Thank you for watching. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. You're going to give them a big show. That was just the beginning of the season right there.
Yeah.
You got a lot more left in the tank, don't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, before you go, you got to say go Bears.
Go Bears.
There you go. Thanks, sis. Appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.
All right.